Hi, I'm here to give you a quick review of the LG501c, TracFone's newest QWERTY phone. It's the first CDMA model with a QWERTY keyboard, so it's a pretty significant deal for people that are required to use CDMA because of the area that they live in. I'm just going to give you a quick look at the package here. As you can see, it has double minutes for life. Also has a VGA camera, which isn't the greatest, but better than nothing, I guess. And of course the full QWERTY keyboard, which is going to be the main thing that most people looking at this phone are interested in. I'm going to tear open the package now and power it up for the first time, take a quick look around, and tell you what I think about it. Alright, here we go. I've torn open the package, installed the battery and the battery cover. There's no SIM card on this model because it's a CDMA phone. And I'll power it up now and tear off the stickers that came with it. Now, as you can see right off the bat here, this is the 501c that I'm holding right now, and right next to it here I have the LG501c, which came out just a little bit previous to the 501, and this is the GSM version. It looks like pretty much the same phone from what I can tell. Very similar in dimensions. The keyboard layout is the same, and they look like twins just about. There are a couple differences things that you won't get on the 501. You won't get the nicer camera. The 500 has a 1.3 megapixel camera. It also has an MP3 player on the 500G. So this CDMA model, you're missing the camera, the more higher resolution camera, and you're also missing the MP3 player. So you have to give up a little bit. It's also $10 more expensive, I believe, on TracFone. The 501c, I think, is $39.99. The 500G is $29.99. So clearly TracFone is trying to push people towards the GSM side of things. And if we take a look at the menu here, it's pretty basic, not a lot to see, I guess. One thing that it does have is voice commands. So if you want to dial a number by speaking to the phone, you can do that, as well as a couple of other things, I would imagine. The voice commands are something that we have seen on CDMA phones that is not available on GSM phones. So if that's something that interests you, the CDMA is a good way to go. Just taking a look around the phone here, we do have the standard micro USB connection, and we also have a headset connection, which I believe is going to be the smaller. Yeah, this looks like a 2.5 millimeter connection. The standard headphone jack that you have on, for example, like an iPod headset is 3.5 millimeter. So this will require either a special headset or a special adapter to get your headset to fit into it. But since it doesn't have an MP3 player, you won't be listening to music on it anyway. Other than that, I guess I do like the looks of the 500. I like the looks of the 501 a little bit better than the 500G. Just, I guess, kind of the gray edging kind of makes it a little bit, gives it a little better look in my opinion. And other than that, I think I'm going to have to take a look at it and really dig into it to give you too much more information. When I do, I'll post that on my blog, and take a look at the YouTube description to find a link to the blog. Or if you're already reading this from my blog, you know where to find me. Thanks.